back in the car, so we riding and vibing. What's going on, y'all? It's B Hill. Welcome back. And if you are joining me and this is your first video, welcome. So I'm out here in these streets on a typical fall, winter, P&W, rainy and gray day. Headed to West Elm, picked up a table runner, and said, hey, why not vlog? Something I didn't consider is you're probably going to be able to hear the windshield wipers because it's a necessity. You know, I have been all about this curbside pickup, just store pickup in general, but now that it's been kicked up a notch, I'm definitely feeling it. I've really never been a person who likes to be in the store shopping. I'm all about the online shopping, getting it delivered, but if not delivered, having that order ready to pick it up. So this is going to be a bit of a drive, heading to Bellevue, Washington. And that's about a 40-minute drive for me. They are the only store, well, they were the closest store to me that had the item in stock, and I did not want to wait almost 2 weeks for delivery. So headed down there to pick it up. Y'all, so as I made that pickup, felt it as pertinent to say, I felt it as necessary to say that, you know, while these corporate stores are open and are able to be in business, and although how they are doing business is showing up differently in a lot of aspects, they're still able to open their doors and provide services and products, therefore earn revenue. And it's absolutely imperative that small businesses, and particularly BIPOC-led businesses, get to support the resources, the funding, the relief of not only community, but also of the government, federal government, state government. It's imperative because these are people's livelihoods. It's not okay that corporations are allowed to still operate, but these small businesses, which particularly affect too BIPOC businesses. And, you know, it's how a capitalistic structure is set up to benefit those who already have power, privilege, and influence, and to continue to keep that power, privilege, and influence economically, socio-economically. And we have to give acknowledgement and recognition to that is at play at this time. Our government needs to act. And while I absolutely understand about stopping and minimizing the spread, the hypocrisy and double-sidedness of it is evident. And small businesses need to be able to be in business because we are continuously seeing that with these businesses closing, the closure could be long-term and permanent. We are seeing doors being shuttered. So make sure the investment of dollars are in BIPOC-led, BIPOC-owned businesses. Make sure that resources and support are also equitably accessible. You know, while I've been on this ride, continuing to be in a space, as well as I'm often in a space of being in gratitude, being grateful, being thankful. And as I often drive, sometimes I have to tap myself back into where I'm actually living, right? Having lived in Virginia, having lived in Georgia, having lived in Florida, and now in Washington. And sometimes I have to remind myself, oh, yeah, this is where you are. And thinking about just the faith-filled journey, and not only faith-filled, the work that went into getting to this place in life, but also recognizing that it did not come without trials, it did not come without tribulations, obstacles, challenges, setbacks, setups, but also progression, forward movement, and perseverance and resiliency out of that triumph and testimony. And so, you know, all that combined to me is thinking of my testimony to be in this place that I am in life, career-wise, following, you know, those things that I feel I have purpose and passionate to do and have a passion for, and also really being encouraged, being empowered to step out on, I would call them calculated risk, or just step out and do those things that seem risky, or those things that would give me hesitation otherwise. Having the faith and being empowered to pursue it, recognizing, you know, how faithful God is, and thinking on this, I would say it's been a nuanced and a journey that has many layers to it. And, you know, to really unpack the story, to really unpack the impetus, to really unpack the drive, to really unpack it all, probably come out over a series of story times, or just, you know, talks that we have, whether I'm, you know, writing, or it's more of a topic, or just, you know, more relaxed, again, like a story time. Let's see how we can work that out. But to move from the East Coast to the West Coast, to move from the South to the Pacific Northwest, moving here sight unseen, had never been here before, but it was a journey of faith, it was a journey of purpose, it was a journey of work, because it is absolutely true, you know, that faith without works is dead. It was a journey in believing in manifestation, and then having the faith to do the work, to commit to what you will manifest. You know, not only career-wise, as in seeing a career path that led to advancement or promotion, but not only that, right? It was having financial goals for myself, and knowing that moves had to be made to reach those financial goals, having, yes, career goals, having entrepreneurial goals, knowing that the opportunity was not coming where I was, and not through lack of stepping into opportunity, not a lack of making the attempts, not the lack of being prepared and taking and seeking those opportunities. The opportunity was not meant to come where I was, and it was time for me to elevate, it was time for me to grow, it was time for me to develop, and it was time for me to be obedient to what God purposed me to be, and where God purposed me to be. And it wasn't on the East Coast, it wasn't in the South anymore. And the opportunity, once I truly, you know, once I truly gave it over to God, once I truly, again, prepared for the opportunity, once I truly did those things, the opportunity opened up, and it was just like out of nowhere. And the trajectory I was seeking in those many different, in those particular areas of my life, God showed out. God showed out. God showed out tenfold. I still am in awe. My jaw still drops. I still try to make it make I've been, just kind of going on, but do like, to sit and have those content videos where there's specific topics and there's specific, I would say, things that I would like to talk about and say, but just more thoughts, and from thoughts to this like organic conversation. Definitely want to make sure that's a part of the channel. This is a part of Living and Vibing. This is a part of Thrivin and Vibin. And right now we're doing it in the platform again of Ridin Vibin, right? So because this isn't a TED Talk and I'm just talking to you, definitely appreciate your engagement, speaking about, what faith means to you, your faith-filled journey, even talking about manifesting, your destiny, manifesting those things that, should be a part of your life. Let's talk about it and share in the comments. As traffic is opening back up more, and I definitely need to pay attention, particularly with this PNW weather. Subscribe, let's vibe. Like, share, and make sure you're notified